In this video, we are going to be ranking every Call of Duty into either 3 separate categories, being the best Call of Duty, being the bad Call of Duty, which means like bad or okay, and then being the worst Call of Duty. Starting all the way from Call of Duty 1 all the way to the current Call of Duty Vanguard. Now obviously this is just my opinion, but I would love to hear your opinion in the comments below. Tell me which Call of Duties you think were underrated, which ones you think were the best, which ones you think were the worst, and then we can compare. So the reason I feel like I can make this video is because I played literally every single Call of Duty that ever came out since Call of Duty 1 back in 2003. So I seen how Call of Duty started, and I seen how, you know, they are now and what changed and how they advanced and really improved their stuff and how they really ruined a lot of stuff, but we're going to go over that in this video when we start rating these Call of Duties. So Call of Duty 1, let's talk about it. Call of Duty 1, when it first came out, it was like a regular shooter game, you know, nothing special, nothing crazy about it. I don't remember if it had online multiplayer. I think it just had split screen and campaign, so I played a lot of that. So as far as the rating is going to go, I'm going to do it as an okay game. Like, it's pretty basic, so I'm not gonna put it as the greatest, but I'm not gonna put it as the worst, so we're gonna just put it okay, because that's how it started. Call of Duty 2, I believe, was the same thing. I think I played a lot of split screen multiplayer in that, you know, my dad and my brother, so it was pretty fun for its time. You know, the movement was very slow when you look back at it now, so I would have to give that an okay rating also. Definitely not the worst, but not the best. Now Call of Duty 3 is when it started to become a game changer, because they had the multiplayer now, they had these semi-big, like good sized maps. You know, they had the vehicles there, they had, you know, the turrets on the back, a lot of stuff. They also had, if you had the sniper class, you can call in airstrikes, which was pretty huge back then because they didn't have kill streaks yet. But the loadouts in Call of Duty 3 was pretty much standard. You know, if you pick the sniper class, you get the sniper, you know, shotgun. You can't really customize your loadouts because that didn't come out yet. But at that time, it was really good. You know, we had a lot of fun. Nobody was complaining about anything. And it was just a great, you know, shooter game to come home to and relax. So I'm going to put this in the best category because this is where it really started for me, to where Call of Duty was really started to make a name for themselves. Because after that, as you all know, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare came out, and that's when it was a game changer, because that's when they introduced the loadout system and perks. Now you may look back at it now and realize how you didn't really have that much options when it comes to creating a class. But back then, when the game first came out, that was a huge deal. Having 2 attachments on a gun, having 3 perks, that was amazing. And Call of Duty coming from a old wartime type of game, you know, taking place back then, to a modern warfare type of game, it was really a big jump. And I put this as one of the best Call of Duties because, I mean, there's a reason they remastered this game later on, because they realized how big it was and how much everyone loved this game. So I'm going to put this as one of the best Call of Duties. Now after that, we have World at War, which at the time, it was pretty... To me, personally, it was basic. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't like the best. Like, oh, I gotta play this, you know, remastered. But it was actually, it wasn't bad, honestly. I liked it. But I think what really made World at War stand out was the zombies mode, because I had no idea it had zombies until one of my friends said they beat the campaign and they were playing a zombies mode. And I was like, what? You get a zombies mode? But in order to get it, you have to beat the campaign. So I beat the campaign. I was playing zombies all the time with friends. And that really amped the game up to make it way more fun than what it was. So because of how big zombies have become and how fun it was back then, I'm gonna have to rank this game as one of the best. Next up, we have Modern Warfare 2. Now when this came out, there's a lot of hype around it because they did have a lot of kill streaks. They had a lot of good maps. This is when they had emblems and titles that you could put on your profile thing. And all the weapons, in my opinion, were good. I can't think of any bad weapons. Now what made this game amazing was back then, nobody was complaining about OP guns, OP kill streaks. They just left it as it was, and that's why it was so fun, because nothing was getting nerfed, nobody was bitching and crying about this and that, so it was really fun. Now this game is where they introduced the tactical nuke, where if you get 25 kills, you could call in a nuke that blows up the whole map, and then it ends the game automatically after the nuke goes off. But a lot of people would abuse this because they would go into a free-for-all game together with their friends, use tactical insurgents, and they'll pretty much be boosting the whole match to get their nuke. But besides that, they had a lot of kill streaks, the Pavlo, AC-130, Chopper Gunner, Harrier Strike, so many kill streaks that were amazing. I loved every single aspect of this game, Modern Warfare 2, so I'm definitely putting this in the top 3, one of the best Call of Duties ever made. Next up, we have Call of Duty Black Ops. Now when Black Ops came out, you know, it was different, it was new, it was fun. Now I know a lot of people, a lot of friends I play with didn't start playing Call of Duty until the Black Ops series started, so they missed out on the Modern Warfare 2 and 3 in their prime. But, you know, so they're really more Black Ops fans. I know it's like a debate, which is better, Modern Warfare's or Black Ops. Personally, I'm a Modern Warfare fan because I played it all in its prime, and Modern Warfare was just more fun for me. But, you know, Black Ops has their good moments. Black Ops did introduce Nuketown, which was a very popular map, it still is. And that's when they started to go more in on these zombies, make more zombies maps, and the weapons were pretty good, the kill streaks were good, and Black Ops overall was a good game. Now, personally, I'm not going to put it as one of the best, but I'm not going to put it as the worst. So I'm going to put it in the middle category. Next up, we have Modern Warfare 3. Now, obviously, I told you guys I love Modern Warfare, so Modern Warfare 3 was very fun for me. The maps were good, you know, that's when they had the Spec Ops mode. They had a lot more stuff you can do. A lot of kill streaks. This is when they added in support kill streaks to where if you're on a kill streak and you die, your kill streak does not reset. Which is pretty good, a big deal back then because a lot of players were not good, so they needed that. Or it makes it less stressful when you have that support kill streak rather than the regular kill streaks. And they started to improve with the attachments and the perk system. So in my opinion, Modern Warfare 3 is going in the best category because this is a really good game. Next up, we have Black Ops 2. Now, I know Black Ops 2 was huge when it came out. A lot of people love that game. I also know a lot of people started playing Call of Duty during Black Ops 2. So they never played the previous ones before that. So when they play Black Ops 2, you know, if you ask someone, a lot of people will say, if you ask someone what's their favorite Call of Duty, they'll say Black Ops 2 because it did have a lot of good stuff. Now, personally, at this time, I wasn't really feeling Black Ops 2. I don't know what it is. I'm not really a big fan of Treyarch games. I feel like Treyarch doesn't really make Call of Duties as good as Infinity Ward. Maybe I'm being a harsh critic, but Black Ops 2 was good. It just wasn't the game for me, but I did have a lot of good moments in it. So I'm gonna rank this in the good category. Not one of the best, but it's pretty good. Next up, we have Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, don't even get me started on Ghosts because, in my opinion, this is one of the most underrated Call of Duties ever made. One of my favorites. Definitely, right away, I'm gonna say this is one of the best Call of Duties in my opinion. Yeah, the kill streaks were kind of basic, but come on, they have a lot of stuff that you guys took for granted pretty much because they had the perk system, which was amazing. It was a free way to customize your perks without being restricted to, you know, perk one slot with just one perk in each slot. It's like they made it, you get creative with it, and it was just amazing. And also in Ghost, when you played Search and Destroy and you was in a party chat, they automatically make you get out the party chat in order for you to play, so that way you have to be in game chat to talk to your teammates, which is what we really need because Call of Duty now, it's like no one's talking, or one guy's playing music and no one's saying anything because everyone's in a party chat. But that made you actually go into game chat so you could work together as a team. Something else I love that Ghost had was the clan wars. Now, clan wars was actually really big in Ghost, is where you make a clan, you only had a whole app for it and everything, you win camos, and you do clan wars against other clans. And now that was really making everyone active. You know, if you made a clan, it was a real clan, like active members and everything. Not like how it is now, where people just put the same clan tag and that's it. This was actually real clans. You have to register on the Ghost app and play in clan wars. And that was so much fun. It made you more involved with your friends and gave you something to do. So Call of Duty Ghost is going in as one of the best Call of Duties I ever played. I don't care what anyone says. Next up, we have Advanced Warfare. Now, when Advanced Warfare was first announced with the exosuits, it was very exciting. Like, okay, this is something new. From how Call of Duty started from back then to how it is now, they finally wanted to go more futuristic, more advanced, and we was ready for it, honestly. But I don't know what really happened. A lot of people didn't like the jumping. I don't know if because they weren't good at it using the exosuits, or if because I don't know what it is, honestly. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare looked amazing. The graphics were very nice, very clear, very colorful, and you know, I think it's pretty. I'm gonna put it in the okay category. I'm not gonna put it as the worst because I had fun in it, honestly. They had some good stuff in it, but you know, it didn't really give you that wow factor, like, oh my god, this is so good. So yeah, it's going in as the okay one, not the best, not the worst. Let me know below your comments on Advanced Warfare. So next up, we have Black Ops 3. Now, I feel like in Black Ops 3, they tried to go a little bit away from Advanced Warfare because they know we didn't like that, but they still wanted to keep the thrusters or the exosuits type of stuff in the game. They try to make us like it. So in Black Ops 3, they added in the thrusters, but they didn't do it as high and as advanced, so you couldn't really move around with it like you could with an exosuit. But a lot of people, it's like a mixture. A lot of people liked it, a lot of people didn't. Personally, I'm gonna say I liked Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 was actually really fun. I'm a fan of the jump, like I'm a fan of the exosuits, the thrusters, all that stuff. I like that. I like the wall running because it made me did some sick plays, and I actually clutched a lot of games with that. And I know a lot of you guys have too, especially my sweaty players out there. So I don't know if Black Ops 3 deserves to be ranked as one of the best Call of Duties because besides the thrusters, it didn't really seem anything outstanding or anything standing out. Like, I know they had a lot of good zombie maps and zombie modes, but other than that, the multiplayer was kind of average. So I'm gonna have to put this in the okay category, not the worst, definitely not the best. Now we have Infinite Warfare. Now Infinite Warfare was in the process of being made when Advanced Warfare came out. So by the time they realized that we didn't like the exosuits and the jumping, it was too late. They had to release this game. Knowing the backlash that Infinite Warfare was going to get, they released it with the remastered Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Pretty smart move on their part. But what's kind of dumb is how, in order for you to get the Call of Duty 4 remastered, you have to buy the Infinite Warfare. So you have to spend 70, 80 bucks just to get the remastered Call of Duty. A lot of people were pissed about that, but it's understandable because no one wanted to play Infinite Warfare, including me. I only played like 5 games of it, so I'm guilty of not liking it. I was not feeling it at that time. At that time, I was done with the jumping, the futuristic stuff, and I just wanted Call of Duty to go back to its older routes. But we're ranking Infinite Warfare on its own, not with the remastered. So Infinite Warfare, probably one of the worst Call of Duties ever made. It looked nice, it was colorful, but no one was feeling it. It was just really boring, and I couldn't get into it. Now we have World War II. So after they realized we were tired of the futuristic stuff, they went back to Call of Duty World War II. And it was really good because they had the headquarters mode, which is where you could, like, an area where everybody's just running around and do stuff. You could get like challenges and all that, bounties. You could do 1v1s. It was really fun, and it was something new. And because everybody was so tired of the futuristic stuff, going back to World War II, people were very happy to see that, including me. I like it. I'm not really a fan of, World War II type of games, but to go from the futuristic to the old stuff, I was very happy. And the game was actually really good. They had some really good guns. The maps were good. I wish the gameplay was a little bit brighter. The maps were like brighter because it was seem like a dark type of game. Like the graphics were kind of dark and everything. But I still really enjoyed it. And Call of Duty World War II was actually the Call of Duty when I started my YouTube channel. And so I have to say Call of Duty World War II, one of the best. Not the best, one of the best. It was good enough. Now we have Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 was huge when it was announced. They did say they were going to raise the health to 150. A lot of people were iffy about that. I know a lot of people like longer time to kills. A lot of people like shorter time to kills, and that's always been a debate with Call of Duty or really any gun game. I personally like shorter time to kills, but the 150 health was actually really good with the stim shot. I actually loved it. I did really good in Black Ops 4. I was a real tryhard in that game, and I had a lot of fun. Blackout was also the first-person battle royale for Call of Duty that they made, which was really good as well. The thing that killed it for me though is the developers did not focus on really the multiplayer at all. Even like the developers said they would play Blackout more than the multiplayer, and nothing would get added, no new stuff. It got boring pretty fairly quick, and yeah, so it was really fun. I just wish they did more updates to it. So we're gonna put this in the good category, but not the best because of the lack of updates and lack of content. They just recycle game modes, they recycle maps. Like, we want something different. Now the next one is Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Now I don't know why they didn't just call it Modern Warfare 4 or something different than just Modern Warfare. It's like they're starting over. But when this game was announced, there was so much hype. I was so hyped for this game because it was going back to Modern Warfare, the series that I love the most. And I thought Infinity Ward was gonna redeem themselves after Infinite Warfare. And after they posted gameplay teasers and trailers of it, I was so happy. When the game first came out, I loved it. I loved the way the weapons sounded. I did not like the doors. I did not like the maps. That was the thing. The maps were horrible. The doors were just pointless in my opinion. People just blended in too well with the map to where you can't even see nobody if you play like on a desert or sandy map or you're in a cave. You can't see nobody, and it was really annoying. People like to camp. The developers even said that they created these maps so that new players would have a safe space to play better. I don't know what the hell they were trying to do, but if you're trash at the game, you gotta play and get better like everyone else, because back then we didn't have no safe spaces. We were just playing just to play and have fun. Now I'm conflicted on how I'm gonna rank this because I feel like it's definitely not one of the best. I'm debating if it's one of the worst or if it's just okay enough to make it through, but I'm gonna put it as okay. I'm not gonna put it as the worst, but I'll put it as okay because it's a Modern Warfare series, series game, and it wasn't bad in all aspects, but it could have been a lot better. Now with that came Warzone. Now Warzone, not my favorite battle royale game because I like smaller maps. I like more quicker gameplay like Apex Legends or even Fortnite if I had to compare it to something. But yeah, I'm personally more of a smaller map type of person. Like Apex Legends, I like the more cartoonish look, but Call of Duty Warzone I know is pretty huge, so if I'm ranking that separately, I'll put it as one of the best because it's definitely it was a huge thing for them, a huge success, and yeah, I'm glad to see people still playing it. Now, Black Ops Cold War is when the Call of Duty really disappointed me. I was not feeling Cold War at all. Now, when the Cold War Alpha came out, I was loving it. The Alpha was amazing. Then the Beta came out, and the Beta felt different than the Alpha, and it felt worse to me. And then the actual Cold War came out, and I was not feeling it at all. I believe I only ranked up to like level 20, and then I stopped playing that game. and it was just so boring in my opinion. It was horrible. The Call of Duty just went downhill, and I feel like every Call of Duty they remastered the same maps from different Call of Duties and bring it in. So it's like you're paying for a recycled game, which I did not like. Cold War, one of the worst Call of Duties by far. Which leads us to our current Call of Duty Vanguard. Let me be fair and say I did not buy this game because I played the beta when the beta came out, and it literally looked like a copy and paste of Cold War. If you look at the menu layout, if you look at the loadouts layout, all of it looks like Cold War, like the character walking in the screen and all the game modes there. It's like literally copy and paste of Cold War, so I'm not even gonna bother explaining it any further. Vanguard, one of the worst Call of Duties in my opinion, and if you think differently, let me know in the comments below, but I'm sorry, Vanguard and Cold War, the worst Call of Duties ever made. Now it's rumored that the next Call of Duty will be another Modern Warfare 2. I would definitely let you guys know in a separate video when they confirm what the next Call of Duty is, but hopefully the next one is a lot better, a lot different, a lot new, more new stuff. I want to see something we haven't seen before in any gun game. Because if it's the same old recycled stuff, then they might as well just give up, because no one's going to like Call of Duty. Every Call of Duty is going downhill. There you guys have it. This is the chart for my ranking of every Call of Duty ever made until this point. And don't forget to let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on ranking each Call of Duty. I would definitely love to hear your opinions below. I'm Simply Amazing. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.